Hey everybody, happy Friday. Y'all, I was multitasking because that's what I do. I was trying to make sure that I had pinned the website. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Okay. Um, okay. And then I was trying to make a ticker real quick before my live started. Hey. All right, let's see. We're gonna show that. And now I could go to the comments and see who here. All right. I saw Fam in here. Hey Fam. I was gonna say Andrea. I seen Psalm 146. Hey Psalm. Hi sis. Hey Mike. Hey Thomas. Happy Friday. Who else did I see? Hey my Renaissance grandma. Who else is in here? Hey Miss Felicia. How's everybody doing? How was y'all week? Let me catch up. Y'all know I get behind real quick because I went back to see who I missed. Hey, Precious. Hey, sis. Happy Friday. Driving and listening. Be safe out there. Hey, Homesteader Rachel. Happy Friday. And Homesteader Rachel, I think you got something else coming, by the way. I'm doing good, Thomas. Thanks for asking. How are you? What up, Hutch? Happy Friday. Let me see who else is in here. It's Pen. Thank you, Miss Felicia. What up, Joe Vi? Happy Friday. Hey, G Mama. Happy Friday. How do I get one of those t-shirts? One of these shirts? The link is pinned. Thanks, fam. Hey, Casings. Happy Friday. Oh, I think I might be able to catch up, y'all, because I'm seeing the same people. Hey, Exemplar Consulting Group. Happy Friday. How are you? I saw you in the premiere. The ones who were in the premiere, what did y'all think? Give me some feedback. No problem, Miss Rachel. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner. Happy Friday. So, what y'all think about the premiere? You feeling the hair? Thank you. Thank you. This whole thing. This whole thing. Thank you, Thomas. Hey, Mr. BS. Happy Friday. Hey, Ann. Happy Friday. How are you? It's new to me, but it's necessary. Absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. Good job on explaining. Thank you. And that's it. Not a one size. That's true. It's not a one size fit all. Thank you. Miss Cassandra in here? How come I didn't see her? Hey, Miss Cassandra. I don't see. I must have went past before I could see it. Hey, Cheryl. It was concealed. Were you trying to figure out where it was? Miss Cheryl, were you trying to see if you could notice it? Did anybody notice it before I showed where it was? Tell me that. Did anybody see where it was before I lifted up my shirt? Hey, my little corner of heaven. Happy Friday. Hey, Miss Sue. Happy Friday. I think the premiere. Thank you, Miss Sue was educational, and you touched on different ways to carry. Thank you. I'm your personal mop of love. Thanks, Thomas. I love it. What up, broke? Happy Friday. Thank y'all for the feedback because I rewatching it with you guys. I'm like, I can tell how nervous I am when I do any content that's firearm related because I feel like I'm just kind of still new, so I don't know. It just makes me nervous. I didn't see it, but I knew it was where it was. There you go. Um, what was that? Did I just miss? I see somebody say hey. Oh, TLC. Hey, TLC in the garden. I had noticed the shirt last week before you mentioned it. Oh, this one? I really? Before I mentioned it? Somehow. Or you mean because I had it on? Is that what you mean? Because I had it on in the video? I just wanted to know where you got all those. What guns? I don't have any guns. What are you talking about, fam? I don't even know what you're talking about. Guns? We were talking about ways to carry. That's all. Well, there was a firearm in it, but I borrowed that for the video. That's all. Hey, Christy Lynn outside. Happy Friday. How are you? Miss Felicia, thank you. Actually, it's a good thing you did that, Miss Felicia, because I don't know if y'all saw the thumbnail, but there will be a giveaway tonight. And part of the giveaway is members only. Just saying. You didn't see it, you didn't know where it was before I showed it. Awesome. That's the goal, quite honestly, for me. That is the goal. I didn't seem nervous. Great. I felt like I did. As I was rewatching it with you guys. I was like, I am so awkward. Yes. Okay. I changed it though a little bit. So this is what it looks like now. And it's really the same, but I changed like my name is outlined a little bit on this one, but I just changed my printing format too for the design. So it is a little bit different. Hey, Jay the BGG. How are you, fam? And happy Friday. Hey, Erica. Happy Friday. Yeah, I don't know why this is a number calling me. It ain't coming up with a name, and it say it's Ohio number. It ain't an area code I'm familiar with. Do y'all know rolling around with what? Ooh, ooh, who rolling around with you? That's the low end for you, isn't it? Just saying. If anybody's watched your content, just saying. Nah, fam. Gina, you giving away a 2011. I don't own a 2011. 2011s are your territory. When I tell you I'm not even 2011 adjacent, no, sir. No, those are beyond my reach. When I grow up, I might. Hey, Netta, how you doing? Happy Friday. When I grow up, maybe I can afford things like that. For now, I'm gonna stay in my lane. My lane is not 2011. Hey, pescatarian, happy Friday. Yeah, I don't live over there in that lane. Hey, Carbon, happy Friday. I caught up, y'all. I'm at the bottom. So this is the shirt that the website has finally gone live for to purchase. The Produce with Purpose t-shirts by Gina versus Gina. Because what we doing this season in the garden. in life. We're going to produce with purpose. We're not playing this year. We're going to plan. We're going to plan not just what we're growing. We're going to plan what we're going to do with those items when we harvest them, how we're going to preserve them, if we are. Maybe you're not growing on a huge scale. I grow on a pretty decent scale. Most of the people in here that I know that grow on a pretty good scale. So we're gonna plan it out so that we definitely produce with a purpose. Because y'all know how irritated I was that I had to go buy canned tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and tomato sauce because I did not preserve any of my tomatoes in that way. I didn't think ahead. But this time, I'm thinking that stuff through. What he say, Thomas? I'm producing with purpose, right? We're gonna have you gardening. Don't worry. Thank you, Cheryl. We're gonna have you gardening. Don't you worry. You will be producing with purpose. You will. Man, pescatarian. When I tell you, sis, the way I am still agitated, like when I think about it, I get angry all over again that I had to go buy those canned products. I was just so frustrated with myself. Hey, TT, happy Friday. Hey, Take Money, happy Friday. I was so frustrated with myself because I preserved a lot of tomato, like pasta sauce, and also salsa. But when I say a lot, I probably preserved, if I had to guess, I'd say more than 20 jars of pasta sauce. And maybe 10 salsa. But I didn't need that much pasta sauce. I just needed to process my tomatoes. So I was like, oh, I'll just make pasta sauce because that's something I know I'll use. And not thinking of the other things that I use day in and day out. So, hey, Mama Shirley, how you feeling tonight? Hey, Farmer Marshall, happy Friday. I need to work on my storage and organization. But I will be ready this year. You know what? I'm glad you. What up, TK? Happy Friday, sis. I'm glad you said that, Miss Felicia, because I think somebody asked me on my last live, how do I store my my jars? Or I'm assuming that's what they were asking. When I can my foods. Yeah, I have different ways. Now, most of it is on shelves. I have a big basement. It's a finished basement, and I have a lot. I might have 6 or 7, I think 7 shelves down there. And so most of my stuff is on shelves. But I had, like, you know how you have the over the door shoe rack, the mesh. Once I had one of those, and I was like, I bet you that can hold candy jars. It absolutely can. I have one on the back of the door of my office. It has 4 slots on each row, 6 rows, so 24 slots, and they are full. I have salsa in them. Well, they're not all full. I can see a couple empty, but I have canned peaches, canned salsa, and pickles, and it might be some peppers, like jalapenos. I have 3 of those though. I have one on this door, and I have 2 of them in the basement on doors both of the doors are inside of my laundry room. So you have to go in the laundry room to see the doors that it's on. But yeah. So for people who don't have a lot of space to store the items, I do have the space. I just wanted to test out the theory of using those. And it worked. And that's an inexpensive way to store your jars. Just saying. And it doesn't take up a lot of space. Everybody got a door. right? So, if you're in a space where you don't have a lot of storage room or storage space, that's an option for keeping your jars. It'll hold, the one I have will hold 24. I'm sure they have bigger ones that go right over the door. The ones that are mesh. Yes, they will hold it. Hey, Tampa Creek. Who else came in here that I didn't see? Because I was running my mouth. That might be it. I'll be looking to see who y'all speaking to. That's how I see it most of the time. But yeah, thank you, Tampa. Making you miss my look. I'll cut it off in a minute. I will. I've done the chop a couple times. I will. I am not my hair. That is who I am. But I like it when it's short as well. Hey, Ten. Hey, Queen. Happy Friday to both of you ladies. So yeah, I definitely I remember, I can't remember who asked me that though. I saw it like when the live was in, and I was like, oh, I need to remember to touch on that, because I know when I first started canning, I was thinking like, how am I going to store up all this stuff? And at the time I had the shelves then too. However, I used to be a couponer. So a lot of those shelves were filled with stuff that I used to coupon for, like toiletries and laundry soap and stuff like that. So I was like, well, I got all that stuff down there on those shelves. And then as those stuff, I started going through things, I freed up space, and then I would shift stuff. So I would have a shelf that I could dedicate to that. And yeah. But in the meantime, I had tried other options, and that's how I came up with the over the door thing. Hey, Urban. Happy Friday, sis. So, yeah, that is an option now. If you have, like, I know some people like, I don't have a lot of space for that. I don't have a lot of closet space. I'm in a small place. Maybe I'm in an apartment, whatever, over the door. And you can can up some items and store it that way. Put one in, and you ain't got to have it to where it's seen when people come into your home. Put it on the back side of the door so that when the door is open, nobody sees it because it's on the back of the door. Just like you would put a coat hanger on the back of your door. I'm telling you, it works. You'll have a way to store it up. It was something else I saw at the end of that live, and I can't remember what it was that I was thinking I needed to circle back to, that somebody had asked. The link didn't work for what? The link didn't work for the website? For what, Urban? You're right, it's not working. Why is the link not working? Hold on. I removed it. All right. So let me see if it'll let me do it again. All right, it's not working. I see somebody speaking. Oh, that was Tampa. Sorry, I can't speak. Oh yeah, honey. Child, I know how that be. There's a lot of people in here. All right, let me try it again. That is it though. What Carbon just put. You know what? I might have put it. No, I didn't. I put it in the right, because I don't even have to type it all the way in, because once I start typing it, it pulls up on my phone. So let me try and pin it again. See if it works. Nope. I don't know why it's not working, y'all. Why it won't let you just tap on it and get there. But what I will be doing is also putting it in my about. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure the site is working, and it is. Hey, Fifi. Happy Friday. So, y'all, I need to. The second one worked? Did I take it down? Sorry, hold on. Or are you talking to somebody else, Urban? Look, I need to I'm gonna put it back just in case you were talking about the one I put in seconds. Or is it working from the chat? Let me find it. Oh no, it's not working from there. Let me pin it again. Just in case it does work. Because it didn't work for me. All right. Hopefully it does. But what I did forget to do, because, you know, hey, Happy Mac, happy Friday. Because, yes, to your question that texts me. Absolutely so. I actually just logged on, just went on there and it pops up just fine. So, yes, it is live. It's actually been live all week. Nobody knew it was. But it's been live. Oh, the one Carbon did works. Thank you, Carbon. Awesome. And for those who just came in, this is what the shirt looks like. I got a stack of them behind me because I've been producing with purpose. This is what it looks like. Produce with purpose. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. But I did not pull up neither one of the giveaway tools. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I think this is the one I need. Thank God. It came up easy. Oh, it is. And it already got the names in it. Although I got to add some names to it. That is awesome. Because I've used it before. Hold on, y'all. It just made my day. Just made it easier. Because somebody didn't have it pulled up already. You just can't hire good help these days. And I ain't hired nobody, but that ain't the point. Hey, LGG. How you doing? Happy Friday. I feel like I missed something. Does the shirt fit true to size? Probably. Now, see, this is actually not the size I would normally wear. This is an extra large. I usually would do a 2X, quite honest. But I was like, you know what? Now the extra large just fits, kind of fitted for me. It's not tight like that, but it's fitted for me. So if you don't like your stuff fitted, then you might want to go up. But I would typically, like most shirts, I'm typically getting a 2X, probably because I always have. I probably, could get an extra large or some stuff, but I usually get a 2X. Hey, PIA. Happy Friday. I hope I ain't missed nobody else because y'all, I'm keep looking to try to see, but okay. They don't make this easy. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I put, because two of the giveaways is members only. I'm just trying to make sure all the members are on the wheel, and they're not. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. This is what happens when That how I? Oh, that is okay. Because I'm like, how do I even add a name? It's been a minute since I used this one. This one is a little more work, but now I have to figure out who my I mean, not figure out, but go see who all my members are because the stinky little app doesn't let me see that. I have to go into the studio on YouTube's end because why would they make this easy for me? Hmm? Why would they do that? They wouldn't because they don't like me. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Y'all, some of y'all be in here with your government names. I don't know who y'all are all the time by your government names. If your YouTube is not your government name, just saying. I ain't gonna say who people are. Y'all figure out who y'all are if it lands on you. I'm like, oh, so that's your government name. Ooh, you know what? Some people are on here. I didn't even realize that y'all were men. Oh, I do. I know why. Hmm. Interesting. I did know about her. She did it last week. Ciao. When did I get so many members? 20 and 29 of y'all like me. So sweet. I like y'all too. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let's see. Why does it keep moving? Y'all, I don't know why it keeps doing this, but like I'll go down the screen and it just keeps going back up. Why does it keep doing that? That's weird. Mm-mm. I love it. All right. Yeah, I should have been doing this already. See, give me some grace because I need it in the moment. You know what's funny? I don't know why it keeps doing this. It keeps um every time I go down the page, it pops back up to the top. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of names I didn't know. I appreciate y'all. We're members. It's not notifying me because I didn't know some of y'all. I just saw why one of them looked weird to me. Um, child, let me come talk to y'all because it's a lot happening in this membership thing. A lot happening. Hey, Chris. Oh, I said hi to Christy. I was trying to make sure. Hey, Jess. I did miss somebody. I knew I probably did. Hey, sis. Happy Friday. That's why I came back over here because I was like, you know what? I can't see y'all. Well, y'all can see me when I'm over there doing my foolishness. Hey, Tia. Tia Drum Gold. Happy Friday. I said your whole name because there's another Tia in the chat. And I want her to think I was speaking to her again. Like, you already spoke to me. Hey, Coy. See, I'm missing folks. Happy Friday. If I missed y'all, just know I wasn't looking at the screen. Hey, Liddy B, I see you, girl. I wasn't looking at the screen even though it looked like I am, I'm looking at another screen, trying to get stuff right. Good Lord. What did you post, Miss Felicia? Just do a separate live for the member? No. No. You asking me to do more work, Lydia. How about you come up here and talk to everybody while I figure out get this wheel set up? How about that? I know you driving, so don't come up. We don't need the foolishness. Just get to where you're going safely. I do. I do need your address to send your prize. Mm-hmm. Absolutely so, Jova. Hey, CP family. Happy Friday. Yeah, I'm catching up quick today. Y'all should be proud of me. Hush, Tia. That's exactly how you sound. Hilarious. I do. I should. You know what? You right, Liddy. I should call her what I call her, Tia Marie. That would differentiate her from Tia. Facts. By the way, y'all, her middle name is not Marie. Just so you know. So don't go calling her no Tia Marie. Ooh, 61 people in here. I love it. Put some pressure on that button. Yes, Mama Shirley. Hey, Shawnee. Happy Friday. Shawnee, I saw you say you hadn't heard of the belly band. I found out about that following some of the instructors, the female instructors on Instagram. I want to say it was well, actually, I think Erica, I knew Erica did the belly band. I do think I knew that before I saw what can I think of her name? It's right there. And Nina Flores. I saw it on her thing. Check your text. It's a dangerous place. Okay, hold on. Tia, I'm have to assume you talking about the group one because that's the I don't see one a direct one, and it's oh I see. Hold on, I see. Give me. And the other person, hold on, I'm gonna just respond. Yeah, it's a lot happening. Give me grace. Give me grace because there's a lot happening. Ciao. I wasn't ready. Y'all know I wouldn't normally be live today. So I was live last Friday. So that's gonna be my excuse. Dang it. And then I just almost sent the wrong thing. Hold on. Jesus. Because I'm watching the chat too. How are y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Talk to me. I'm listening. I'm listening. Hey, Kyrie, how you doing? Happy Friday. I'm listening. Y'all ain't talking to me. How dare y'all? Y'all sick of me? You doing good? Who are you answering me or somebody else? Hopefully me. And I'm glad you are doing good. And I am doing fabulous. What up, David? What's good? I haven't seen you in a while. What's good? We were just talking about who's growing the biggest watermelon this year. Everybody agreed it's gonna be me. Thank you, my little corner. You like, look, yes, ma'am, I'm talking to you. I be talking too much and then I'll be forgetting what's going on because I'm so distracted because I'm trying to do too many things. And the giveaway is I'm not only doing a members giveaway, guys, by the way, but there is part of it that's just for the members. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all, pray for me. First of all, fam, I will time you out. Say one more thing. One more thing. And you're gonna get timed out. You know better. Hey burner girl, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Gladys, listen, Tia, when I got off work today, I was like, oh, sigh of relief. It's been a week. It's been a Friday. Like I feel like today I was being tested and I was like, I won't, I'm not doing this on a Friday. Like everything will wait till Monday. I'm not dealing with no disciplinary stuff. I'm not dealing with none of that today. Not on my, no, I'm not taking that into my weekend. I will talk to people next week and deal with that then. I ain't doing it. You getting in your garden tomorrow, Jess? I wish. I will be in the greenhouse maybe. I'll be in the greenhouse maybe. This conversation's happening that's throwing me off. Um, because I need to drop more seeds. So I got to show y'all how to get this celery germinated. It's a guarantee. It ain't a guarantee, but it's the way that works for me. It's a guarantee for me. Gina, I found where you can get the bigger watermelon seeds from. I already got them, David. And I already had some because you sent me some. Okay. So don't try to be funny. Hey, Andale. Happy Friday. And I got a whole package. And I ain't even showing you the front of it where you can see what the things are because it says it on this side. So I'm showing you the back. There's a lot of packages in here of watermelon seeds. I ain't playing with y'all. Did Miss Kia come in here? I meant to. Hey, hands in the dirt. Happy Friday. Oh, I was going to say Texas. Nah. 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 Hey, Quan. Happy Friday. No, it's going to be found in Ohio in 2025. Don't worry. I'll document it. I'll document it. Don't worry about it. Everybody gonna see it. I see you. Everybody gonna see it. I got somebody coming to help me so I could finish the wheel thing and they could talk to you guys for a second.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Alicia.
How you doing?
Listen, I was like, I gotta add the names on this one because of the For the members start acting that. So thank you, ma'am.
You are welcome. I was like, just yeah. Anyway,
Hey,
hey Jess,
J3.
J3GS, how you doing? Hey David. Hey Andale, how you doing?
Y'all still gonna
Hey,
see me and hear me, but I'll be messing with the wheel.
is it Carrie or Harry?
Kyrie.
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 I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying. Kyrie, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Everybody speaking to each other. Yeah. Hey Tia Drummond, how are you? Um, Broke, how you doing, cousin? Y'all know it was hot today in Alabama. That's all I gotta say about that. I wish I lived someplace cold with snow and
Nobody's
ice
saying that.
and
No one's
ice.
saying
Lots of
that.
ice and lots of cold. Yes, that's where I want to live. I don't want to live places where it's 80 degrees in February. Just saying. Um, hey, PIA, how are you? Gina, I was your link wasn't working at the top. It didn't take me to
Mm-hmm.
your website, but I did drop it a couple of times in the chat. So,
Thank you.
um, and somebody else dropped it too.
Carbon dead.
Carbon, I think it was Carbon,
Mm-hmm.
in the chat. So, hey, Jesse, grow with me. I'm ready to get in the soil. I was in the soil today, and I should have been videotaping. I did not have my camera with me, my phone with me. I was sitting out in my garage like a good little girl and filling up these containers because I have these plants that are in my house that need to be put out and minding my own business in the beautiful day that it was. I wish it was just cold and snowy and icy. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get a lot of agreements with the people who live in the hotter climates. I'm just saying.
I just wish it was cold. I miss the cold. I'm just saying. But anyway. And I didn't finish. I didn't finish. I was rudely interrupted from my task and I ended up having to come back in the house and I'm never going back outside again. So there's that.
Why were you
Um,
rudely interrupted? What rudely interrupted you?
oh, nothing. I'm good. I'm inside now. My doors are closed. I checked all the seals around everything. I was stuffing rags and stuff in every corner so nothing could get inside with me. I'll be good. I'm in the house.
Oh, so
Um,
we're not gonna talk about it. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying. We had some tips this week in the 70s. You loving the warm weather, and I'm glad that you're loving it where you are. I'm not liking it so much here. Yeah. I mean, I made sure, and you know what happened as I was coming in the house? My doorknob on my back door was rattling and was loose, and I was like, "This is getting ready to fall off. I'm not gonna be able to close this door. This is not a good thing." And so I had to get my screwdriver out and go and do some home maintenance. You know, there's always something because that door needed to be
Mm-hmm.
closed.
Mm-hmm.
It needed to be closed to keep all the things outside that need to stay outside and all the things inside. And so, yeah,
That
it was
part.
just a rough day, but it's okay. No, ma'am. I love my 80-degree weather. Okay, pescatarian, I got you. I got you. You enjoy it, okay? You enjoy it.
See,
It was it
the
was
reason
beautiful.
you are anti-warm at this moment is the reason I won't move to the south. I'm not
I,
doing them bugs.
I'm not going outside. If it was a bug, I would have been okay.
Oh, that was a I know what that was. I would the emoji threw me off. I know what it was though.
Right. So I'm like, oh, I did not scream like a girl though. I said, Keith, because that's my neighbor, and he was sitting outside of his truck. I didn't. He was like, "What's wrong, Miss Felicia?" I'm like, "Come here, Come here. I need you to see something. And he was like, "Ooh, it's early." I'm like, "It's February. What the?" And he's like, "Bill, we had a whole neighborhood gathering in my yard today."
Mm-mm.
It was so funny. And it's like, where'd he go? Nobody had a phone. Nobody had a camera. It's like it didn't even happen. Hey, homesteader Rachel. Hey, hands to the dirt. How you doing? Hey, LGG love. How are you? This cold weather too shall pass. Just grateful for a breath of fresh air and see the sun. But I wish the temperature would drop like suddenly right now. Can we get some freezing weather right now today? Hey, Cat Prophet and Dale. That's right. You got it. But yeah, it's that time. If y'all, like Gina said, if you are gardening with a purpose, or what does it say with a purpose?
Producing with a
Producing
purpose.
with a purpose. Yep. Purposeful producing this year. Y'all need to be on board with purposeful producing. I'm planning to be more purposeful. I'm getting myself together to be ready to preserve my harvest. My book is right here. I actually was doing a video with my book. Y'all can see that. What does it say? Ball, home preserving. One of my many books, because I'm gonna do some preserving, lots of preserving this year. Some fermenting and stuff with the purpose. I've got my planner. Y'all know I got my planner. I'm writing everything down. I wish I had another planner, but that's a whole different story. But I'm writing things down and planning. I need to, like Gina says, I need to have enough peppers and onions that I don't have to go to the store to buy any. I need to have enough green beans that I can have green beans all year. So, and I don't have enough room for that. So I got to expand.
That part.
Hey, Christy. Rob in the garden. How you doing?
Hi,
Are we
Rob.
talking about a groundhog? No, Rob, we're not talking about a groundhog. I don't think we have
A
groundhogs in
slithering
here.
slitherer.
She had to say it.
I didn't say what it was by name.
It was a creepy crawly thing,
A
legless,
slitherer.
creepy crawly thing. I'm like, it's February. Where did it come from? But it has been in the 70s all week. I mean, so everything is blooming, starting to bloom, and I'm getting behind already.
How did I did not realize I had this many members. Let's just start there. I'm thankful, but I had
Thankful.
no idea.
My little corner of heaven. Oh, you've been here, but hey, if I didn't speak earlier, you were in here earlier. My Renaissance grandma. I think I did speak to you, but if I didn't, hey again. This cold weather shall pass. Grateful to the breath of fresh air, sunshine. Yeah, it is actually absolutely gorgeous out. I'm sitting here thinking, "Ugh, I've got so much work to do." Um, Thank you, Carbon, for dropping the link again. Y'all check out Gina's website. She launched her website. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Hey, Grand Acres. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Grand Acres. Happy Friday.
If y'all didn't see Gina's premiere today on Concealed Carry, go check it out. She did a fantastic job. I learned
Thank
some things.
you.
I learned some things. And yeah, and to answer your question, I couldn't tell you were carrying at
Thank
all.
you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. We got a new member. Hey, Cat.
Who is it?
Cat Prophet.
Thank you. By the way, guys, it looks like I'm looking at the screen, but I have a different screen up that I'm trying to put this wheel together. Y'all, I am just really like, what? The amount of names that's in here. Like, wow. I had no idea.
Thank you so
thank
much,
y'all for
Cat
being a member to
Prophet.
the channel. My goal this year is to do more for the members of the channel because I appreciate the support. I truly do.
Hey, TT. It's Urban Pantry. How are you? Hey, TLC in the garden. How are you? Y'all, I'm having issues with my eyesight. I can't see with my glasses and I can't see without them. How is that possible? I don't know whether they're just dirty or, yeah. I think I've been on my phone too long. That's the thing. When I stay on my phone too long, my eyesight gets blurry.
Yeah, those phones are killing our eyes.
And it takes a while for them to rebound to actually being able to see without that light. A screen doesn't do it so bad because I don't sit up. I guess I'm not as close to it. And I think it actually might have blue blocker. It's newer than the phone screen. I think it has some of the blue blocking technology. But anyway, Cheryl, hey. I think I spoke earlier. Yes.
Just trying to make sure I haven't put somebody in here more than once. All right. So let's see.
But yeah, when you were talking about producing with a purpose, planting with a purpose, gardening with a purpose, that's one of the things I did a lot more of looking at what I want to grow this year versus what what I typically grow. Because I mean, there's some things that I grow, but it's like, why am I growing that? And am I growing enough of it? You know? Like I grew green beans this year. I didn't grow near enough. Not near enough. I need to plant green beans every week during
I was going to say, yeah, it takes
pretty much
lot.
every week. Because they give and they give regularly, but it takes a lot of green beans.
It does.
And I love green beans. Same thing here. My eyes are blurry at the moment, so I've been spending too much time in the bushes in everybody's lives today. Yeah. Yeah, these phones really do mess with our eyes. And the funny thing is, I do have some blue blocker glasses around here somewhere. Yeah, that part. I don't know where.
All right. I think I might be there. Thank God.
Christy Lynn outside, still trying to figure out how much to plant of everything. Me too. I want tons of green beans this year. Yeah, it's kind of hard, really.
It is.
Especially, I mean, we're all limited in our space in some capacity, and so if you're gonna, some things take up a lot of space but don't give a lot of food. Other things take up a lot of space but give a lot of food. Now the winter squash, it gave a lot of food. It took up a lot of space, but it gave a lot of food. But some things, it's like, are you going to put in the work for 1 or 2 meals? That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. I hate that when I watch it on TV, I can't comment. Jesse Grow With Me said, Yeah.
Yeah, that
Hey,
sucks.
hey, Devorah Bat Zion.
Hey, Devorah.
How are you? You're listening while getting dinner together. Yeah.
What's for dinner, Devorah? I'm hungry.
I hear pole beans give more than bush beans. Christy Lynn outside says that I hear pole beans give more than bush beans. I don't know because I haven't grown pole beans. They may.
All right. Give me 1 second, y'all.
That's why trellising certain things is worth it because it saves the space. Exactly. It does. It's good to see you. Do you still come on late or random? LGG Love, I am still coming on late on Monday nights, 11 Central Time. Um, I did take a few breaks over the last few months because I've just not been feeling well. Um, just seasonal depression more than anything else. And I don't mind talking about it because a lot of us live with it and we need to talk about it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I do still come on, and I intend to continue to come on, and also drop more videos. I'm getting back into the swing of things. Um, I usually start doing better in about the middle of February, and so I'm looking forward to feeling better and being more active on here. But yeah, I've just not been online very much at all. Pole beans give a lot more than bush. Okay, I might have to change some things up.
I just did a lot of succession planting with the beans, and I still didn't get. I got maybe 2.5 freezer bags full, gallon
Right.
size freezer bags full, but you have to plant a lot of beans because even when you're harvesting a lot, I mean they're going to cook down a little bit when you process them.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot. So you really either you need to have a lot of space to dedicate to them. And once I start seeing them, this is probably the only time I'm like broke in my garden. When I start seeing less production, they come up and I drop
They
more seeds.
right. They gotta go.
Yeah,
That's it.
we do a
I
fresh
have
batch of
done
seeds.
Jesse Grow with me says I've done both pole and bush, and to me it was about the same. The more you pick, the more it gave. Now, one year, the first year I grew bush beans, I picked every day and they kept giving.
Hmm.
They grew gigantic and they produced a lot. I don't know what it was about that year. And so then the next year I didn't plant near as many and they didn't give as much.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I did those. Are they called like rattlesnake or something? They look like purple and white. The
Yeah.
green bean. I did those last year.
You
A
had to
lot of
say
those.
that
And
word, didn't you? Go ahead.
oh, sorry. And then I did do a little bit of just the regular um, Blue Lake green beans. I have seeds for lots of varieties though.
I do too. Thank you, LGG. She says I'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah, I like enjoy the mellow conversation. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Frying steak and
Fried.
salad. I will take a plate. Where do I need? Don't tell me where I need to put on here.
And salad from my hydroponics.
I
Yeah.
I would love that. You know what? I grew lettuce before it got too cold. And I'm just waiting for it to kind of get to the point where we're starting to transition so I can grow some more lettuce. I've been liking the butter crunch the most, and I've grown a lot of different ones,
Hmm.
but that butter crunch is good.
I love butter crunch lettuce, and I have not been able to grow it. And unfortunately, I'm probably not going to get any lettuce this year because it's already 80 degrees.
Hmm. Yeah.
And for some reason, I can't grow it hydroponically, and I don't know why. That's the one thing that
Hmm.
did not germinate for me this year.
Interesting.
I'm going to keep
I
trying though.
I don't I don't do much with the hydroponic, but I got something coming in a video that I'm going to be trying this year, and I'm going to share that in that journey and see if that works out for me. And I hope it does for germinating. So that's coming. And I've been noticing you here more. I think I saw you with Cherie, and then I saw you on your channel, I thought, recently. She said she wants to get more active as well. But I
Mm-hmm.
have seen you recently. You grow your beans on a trellis. I have bush, yeah.
In the ground, pole beat the bush.
My
Okay.
pole beans produced the most last year. Okay. Dragon tongue, that's what they call Jesse. Look, I mean Jesse. You got me saying Jesse. Jess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Jess girl
Just
with
grow
me.
with me. Okay,
Um
I'm sorry. Sorry,
I
Jess.
that is what they're called, dragon tongue. I just wanted to say the other thing, just nodded. I'm just teasing. That's what I thought they were.
So lettuce is about the only thing I can grow in hydroponics. I got celery in hydroponics. I'm like, and I have never even grown celery outside. For some reason it won't doesn't do well for me outside. But I'm gonna do better this year. Everything is gonna do better this year. I'm putting my mouth on it right now. Hey, Rob in the
Does
garden.
anybody know the name of the string bean that has purple, black, and white?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Mine were purple and white. And where is it at? Let's see, I might have a package to show you what it looked like. I don't think I have any more seeds from it though. I don't even know why I still have the package.
My Renaissance grandma says I have lots of lettuce in my hydroponics. I'm gonna keep trying. Mike said it might be pH, and so I may have to get some pH strips from the pharmacy and test my water and see if I need to adjust that. Um,
But I don't think I have any seeds that are like a purple.
hey everyone! Shout out to Gina for my seeds that came today.
Who said
Cassidy,
that? Chastity. Hey, Chastity.
Chastity 12.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey,
Bayou.
Bayou.
How are
I
you?
actually received some seeds, but if she comes in, I'll say something. She may be in the bushes, but if not, I'll
Oh
just
yeah, I
message her.
got some seeds too. Who
Because
did I win
got
seeds from? My Renaissance grandma, I believe. Whoever it
I
was. Thank
got
you. I'm gonna give you a shout out though in a probably in a short because that day that my seeds came, I was so happy because I got seeds and trees all the same day. I was
really. What kind of trees did you get?
I ordered from Bottoms this year, so I got
Yeah,
blueberries,
yeah.
blackberries, apple.
I was looking
I
at
was
the
on.
blueberries because I want to add a couple more, but I'm like, do I want to pay for the shipping? And I could probably get them here.
I have not been able to get good blueberries here.
Hmm.
So I've got one
Is
that's
it the
been trying to
Hotties?
bloom all winter long. When it snowed, it was still trying to bloom. That I got
Hmm.
here. But the rest of the ones I've gotten here just haven't done much of anything. And so I said I'm gonna go ahead and get some. And so they came out pretty good. They look pretty good. So I'm gonna get them in. I was gonna do it today, get them in the containers that I'm gonna put them in. But yeah, I kind of got sidetracked. But I might do it tonight because you know what? I don't really get sidetracked by things like that. Um, it's part of it. I have to get myself to accept that it's just part of it. And I will be outside with my lights on and sitting in the garage potting up stuff tonight.
Yeah, Jess, but you in a warmer climate than some of us. Um, hey y'all, do peach trees need a mate? Yes, in my opinion. I feel like every tree needs a mate. I promise you. They say, oh, this one doesn't need a pollinator. When I finally got a second cherry, my cherry put on, it was loaded last year. That was
um,
after a year with another plant.
I didn't get no cherries.
I was loaded.
I
I had
mean,
that
I didn't
plant for
get none of
3 years with
cherries.
nothing. And then I got another one and this following year loaded.
I didn't get no cherries though.
Oh, you meant my cherries.
Yes, that's what I meant. Cause
You didn't come when they was producing, Miss Felicia. You was here too early.
okay, duly noted. Putting it down on the calendar right now.
They not gonna make it to you, not the way
When
you would need them.
when are the cherries gonna be on your tree?
I
Uh,
think I harvested those maybe
road
maybe
trip.
July.
road trip. I don't mind a July road trip. Don't mind it at all.
Probably
Loretta's
this
house
is
grandma. The
before
news
work.
just scrolled across my phone where someone had a hunt. Don't make me
Have
read
a
stuff
good
like
day at
that.
work, Bayou. I am still
Don't
trying
make
to
me
get
read
avocados.
stuff.
Who did I see with avocado? Oh, that was Jay. Y'all, I'll be trying to tell y'all some of these channels, it pays to be a member. Two of
Okay.
the two channels that I am not there, I'm not ever gonna be dropping membership from because the giveaways be too good. Juicing with Jay and 2A in LA. I'm telling you. I'm like, but I'll never win nothing.
But
But Jay, you don't have to always win. I did win on his channel before, but you
I
don't
went on
always have to
Jay's
win with
channel
him.
and the regular. Yeah.
Yeah, because he actually, if his trees produce very well, his members benefit from that. So he has an avocado, he has lemon, and he did a short like yesterday saying some members gonna be seeing
Right.
avocado.
I'm there for it.
Listen,
My Renaissance grandma, what state was that in? Please and thank you. That's all I gotta say.
now making you want to buy some trees. Don't do it, Christy. Don't do it. It's
Look,
the pressure.
okay, the
Look,
thing about buying the trees though, if you can get them locally, that would be great. If you can but when you ordering them, the shipping can be something, but if the price is good, the
sorry,
shipping is
y'all.
worth it.
Yeah. Look, I didn't even mean to do that, and I did because y'all know I'd be crashing. But also, I was gonna say because I saw Jess asked if my cherries were bush or tree. They're both trees. I have the Lapin and the Sweetheart.
You're storing in containers though, right?
They are
What size containers do you have them in?
big.
17, 30, 20, 50. She don't know.
I got them at Sam's Club, and I mean they are really big. Like I can't even lift those things. I when I do want to move them, I have a big dolly, and the one that kind of folds up. That could be a dolly, or it could go flat, so you can lay
Yeah.
stuff on it and move it. And I have to use that, so I have to use the dolly part to even like, and I'll lean it back towards me to move it around because it's too heavy. They're big. Now,
It,
mind you, they probably still will. The roots will outgrow it, but then I heard that I could just cut the roots back. So we're gonna see about that. That this will be my first year to do that after the season. We'll see.
okay. You're good. It was in Australia.
Oh,
Okay. I feel better now, my Renaissance grandma.
I
I'm
can't remember who was in here. My last live from Australia. I was like, one of the places I will not visit. But I
ever,
love you for coming to hang with me, girl. But I
ever.
am.
I think about Australia and everything is bigger over there.
When
And
people be doing these videos and they just be so calm with the big spider in the background, I'd be like, when I tell you the
no, no,
amount
no,
of,
no. And they got things that fight you over
when I
there.
tell you, they come out, oh,
They
they're
got things
harmless.
that bite
They
you
are not
over
harmless because they are ginormous. And I just
there.
had a heart attack and it just took me out just by being
Every
there.
everything. Not only is it now, it's not just venomous in Australia. It's highly venomous, like seconds.
And they just living there
And you
and
go,
being
it's
with
like
it.
what?
And Florida is the second place. I was doing well, I was talking to some people yesterday, and they're in Florida, and I was like, well, that's the other place I will never visit. And they were like, why? And I'm like, because y'all got almost everything Australia. Oh,
Look, to be perfectly honest, I worked outside in the woods in Florida, and honestly, honestly, never ever saw a gator in the woods. Never.
that's the least of my worries.
Just saying, gator. That's number
I
one.
will go play with the gators. I'm not worried about them
The
because I'm not getting close
snakes,
to them anyway.
snakes.
I'm not worried about them
Rarely
either.
saw snakes. in the woods. In the
Not worried
water,
about them
yes,
either, Miss
but in the
Felicia. You know
woods,
me, it's
no.
the bugs
Eh,
for me.
But the bugs will take you away,
It's the
literally.
bugs for me. I can deal with, I don't know why, but I can deal with all those other things. But the creepiness of, but I feel like, okay, and I have had this argument before with people because I cannot, like in my office when I see a bug, I only go to certain people to get rid of it because I have these people who want to catch and release. So they want to catch it and take it outside and give it life. And I'm
It's
like,
inside.
you're not
It's
the
gotta
person I'm
go.
looking for. You're not it. Let me go find a person that's gonna just be like and be done with it.
Mm-mm.
So I don't do, I'm not
If
for you
it's
catch and release
inside,
though.
it's fair game. If it's
That
outside,
part,
I don't have.
that part.
I don't
Outside,
really
I'm not bothering
care
you.
if it's
But when
outside.
you come inside, you have trespassed, right? So this is
Yeah.
y'all think I'm being funny too,
Mm.
but I'm being dead serious. So this is my thing. You'll never see in anything that you see on TV, movie, whatever, bugs are always like the creepiness of it. They're in horror flicks or whatever. To me,
Yeah.
they are the
But
devil's
it's the
children.
music though.
Nope, it's the
They
bugs.
have
They are the
programmed us to
devil's.
feel.
No,
They
ma'am. They are
programmed
the
us to feel
devil's
that way
children.
by
No,
always
ma'am.
playing creepy music
Nope.
when they have them.
It,
Because if
they
you
cannot
turn
have
the
the
sound
music.
off and you look at it, it's like
Nope.
not
They
so creepy
cannot.
anymore,
Nope.
is it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They are, and this is
That's
my
because you've been
argument.
programmed.
Nope, it's not. This is my argument. When somebody can tell me the purpose of bugs, then we can have a conversation. I mean the bugs that I don't like. So like spiders, and then they're like, oh, spiders eat everything else. They eat everything else that doesn't need to exist. So none of these things need to exist. The spider doesn't need to exist because he doesn't need to eat the other things that don't need to exist. And then the things that eat the spider don't need to
Okay, if you
exist.
say so.
What is their purpose? What is the spider's purpose? They have no purpose.
I don't have a problem with
They
spiders.
are the devil's
I don't have a problem with
children. What
spiders.
is the cockroach's purpose?
So I don't even think about spiders.
What is those big? What is
They don't.
because the cockroaches are those big water bug looking things. What is the palmetto bug's purpose? You laughing at me, Tim, but I'm
I don't
dead
know.
serious. Sis. When I tell you,
I
I
don't
be having
know.
these conversations with folks because I'm like, especially them catch and release folks. I'd be like, tell me their purpose. Like I can live with bumblebees. They have a purpose. I can live with butterflies. They have a purpose. Spiders, none. Praying mantis, none. What is their purpose? Other than
Eat spiders?
to be demonic. Why did they need to eat the spider? Why do we need to have a bug exist only to eat another bug? Why is that a thing? I need to have counsel. When I get,
your name in
I've had people tell me I'm not going to make it upstairs, but I'm a good person. I'm going to make it upstairs. When I get up there, I need to have a conversation.
You know what?
I need to understand why God created these certain bugs. And then I'm going to find out he didn't create them. That's going to be the answer. I didn't create those. Lucifer created those. And I'm like, see, I knew it all along.
There was medical use for spiders' webs, I think.
What?
Once. Maybe.
No, we're making up stuff now.
Yeah.
A spider might spin your name.
I am not.
Absolutely not, Christy.
Life.
Spiders are found in castles. If you see a spider in a royal environment, no. The ecosystem, that's not enough, Miss Sue. No. Praying mantis is all.
Happy Bag says
all
too
of
much
the other
existential dissonance for me.
And don't laugh at me.
You see, you're passionate about the bugs. That's funny.
Listen, there's no reason. Y'all know y'all can't come up with none. Y'all probably thinking to yourself like she made a point. I know I did because there's no reason. There's none. I see. I'm passionate about this, Ann. That's why I am not moving there. You must be in Florida. Absolutely not. I won't even visit. I've never been there. I have told people there's
Really?
an event.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
bye. I look. I've had
I
people
love
tell
Florida.
me you'll be fine. This and that. I'm like, I already know the fact that I am at such heightened fear of these things. Like they'll be like, oh, we never hardly even see that thing. And I promise you, soon as I walk out the door,
Wait a minute. Spiders eat bed bugs?
be landing on me.
Wait a minute. Spiders eat bed bugs.
Ma'am.
And mosquitoes and moths and roaches.
So did somebody type that? Did somebody take the time to type Miss Native? How you doing, Miss Native? I didn't even know you was in here. Hey sis. But Miss Native, we ain't doing this because there's no reason for none of the things that the spider is eating to exist. That was my point in the beginning.
I like dragonflies too. I don't have a problem
For
with
why?
spiders.
For why? For why? Why? Why do you like
Wait
them?
a minute. Whoa. Spiders feed the birds.
Y'all just looking. Y'all reaching. Y'all reaching. Stop reaching.
Spiders eat the things that
birds can
attack
eat other
your
things.
crops.
They
Spiders
can.
eat
I
the
can live
things
with
that are-
worms.
Look,
I can live with worms. They can eat worms.
They eat the things that attack your crops and livestock.
Oh, they do. But the thing is, the things that attack it don't need to exist.
Don't need to exist either.
You just ain't getting there. Like
Dragonflies are pretty. Yes, dragonflies are pretty.
I'm not saying that the spider just needs to go away. No, the spider and all of his friends, all the things that eat it and the things that it eats. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm with TT though. I'm with TT. I need that flamethrower because if I had one today, my neighbor's fence would have been gone.
Let me tell y'all something.
That fence would have been gone because I would have torched that.
Let me tell y'all something. First, the spider takes hold with her hands in the king's palaces. No. No.
No. 1 minute.
No. My cayenne peppers had hundreds. No, ma'am. I would look cayenne. I grew it last year in abundance, and I'm growing it this year too. But if that ever happens, no more cayenne.
Flamethrower.
But what I was gonna tell y'all is, y'all see Tia making that comment, and I know y'all probably think, haha. No.
No.
This girl goes out there with the torch. And I'm being serious. An actual torch when the bugs get on her plant.
I need one of those kitchen
and she
torches,
burns them.
like for creme brulee torches. I need one of those handheld torches to take outside with me when I go out.
And she burns them, and she be serious. Like unless her nephew comes over and she'll let him handle it.
She had the kids out there burning stuff.
But the kid, no, her nephew would just take them off. No.
She had the grandkids out there.
Oh, the grandkids.
Stuff.
Yeah, the grandkids probably, but her nephew will come and he'll just pull them off. But she's serious. I mean, I have watched her do it. She's. Y'all pray for Tia.
I got a flame torch in my.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
Y'all laughing at us? Don't laugh.
You're here to protect nature. See, that's why I'm not calling you when I have a spider in the house that needs to be taken care of, Miss Native. Love you though. But I'm not calling you. I'll be telling the people at my job. I'll be like, they'd be like, why didn't you tell? Because you won't kill it. I tell them flat out, I don't want it to be.
Now that's how I was when I was working. When I was working outside and I would work with the crew, if I did come across something in the woods, I didn't say anything. I would keep my mouth shut. I wouldn't say a word. I just keep my mouth shut and keep walking. Because if you point it out to the crew, they got to catch it. And if they caught it,
look, y'all see, I'm starting to itch.
Like the
I'm
next
telling
day
you,
when you
I
open
cannot.
the vehicle doors, it might be in the vehicle. You might see it
Uh-oh.
again, or it
See,
might be in the
Katrina.
office somewhere. So I would keep my mouth shut if I saw anything because I didn't want it to be in my presence. Do you have safe eggshells? Do you save eggshells and grind them?
I used to. I don't as much anymore.
I do.
I,
Um,
I just don't think about it as much because I do so much compost in place with scraps, food scraps, or like my juicing pulp.
yeah.
My soil grows. It's amazing. It grows, yeah, well for everything. So
Yeah. How do I use it? So I do save eggshells. I just put them back in the carton, and when the carton is full, I put them on a tray and put them in the oven with something else. And let them bake for a few minutes. I think it's like 15 minutes or so, and then that I crush them, and I have a container that I keep them in, and I just sprinkle them different places in the garden. Mostly under my muscadines, but I sprinkle them around the garden. I crush them and I sprinkle them, and I just crush them in a bag. I don't do
yeah,
anything special. I don't grind them or anything until they're a powder, but and then I sprinkle them, and I also put them um, in my compost. But if you're gonna save them, make sure that you do um, bake them. I think 200 degrees for 15 minutes or something. It doesn't really matter. I just throw them on a pan in the oven when I'm cooking something else to cook
I
them
will
for about
tell you,
15
I never
minutes
bake them.
to
I
kill
just
the.
set them out on a paper towel and let them dry out, and then I crush them and put them in my
Yeah,
yard. When I did do it, and
yeah.
it was
They
fine.
say that if they have salmonella, then the salmonella can get into your soil and your micro
Amongst
blah
all
blah
the
blah,
other stuff that's in
all
there.
that stuff, and so I do bake
Yeah.
mine.
Amongst all the
I
other
dry
stuff
my
that's
shells,
in there.
powder them, then mix them with water to feed my plants. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ro. Happy Friday. Nikki.
Hey,
Happy
Ro. Hey,
Friday.
Nikki.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to do this first giveaway because I do have everything set up. So the first one I'm going to do is going to be for the members. And y'all, I have 29 members. Wait, what? What?
Awesome.
Thank y'all. So the first one is going to be for the members, and it's going to be a shirt, one of my shirts.
Cool beans.
So let me share the screen. I got a couple of things up. That's the one. All right. So hopefully I got everybody. Y'all see that wheel? Like
Woo.
what? Like
Hmm.
what? I cannot believe it. I am so excited. Miss Native, you on there. I'm pretty sure I saw your name. Yeah, you're on there. You remember. You're on there. So let me shuffle it up and then spin that wheel. All right. We are going to spin it. The
Dark.
Dark Knight. So I know the Dark Knight is not in here right now. Um, but if he happens to watch the replay, just reach out to me, send me an email, and I will send you a Produce with Purpose t-shirt. And that's what I will do. But let me tell you, wait a minute. Let me add to that. I ain't gonna be waiting no month. So you better reach out to me in the next week. Star got a week. I made that the first one, Tia. Don't be coming for me. I got this. All right. let me stop sharing that. And then we're going to switch over to another giveaway that's for the entire everybody who's in here tonight at this moment. So for that giveaway, let me show you what I'm giving away for that. That person is going to win a budget planner because we're about that budget life.
Cool.
And you're also going to get a cash envelope. And for those who don't know what that is, it has like the envelopes in there for you to budget. When you do your budget, you would put the cash in the envelopes for those specific items. So there's one for savings, vacation, insurance, food, utilities, different stuff like that. When I started really getting into budgeting, I use these. I don't use them as much as I used to, but I still have my cash envelope book. This was mine, because of course it has to be all colorful. And my envelopes. And I used to have one for gifts, home maintenance, car maintenance. What's that? I did a Saveopoly, which was just a savings challenge. I had one for my daughter and my grandson, car insurance, and then my school and office stuff because I homeschooled my daughter. And even when I was planning on going to bug out weekend, I had an envelope to save for that. And I did save for ARM4 because I did go to this one. So, and on the back of these, I would put how much I was putting in them. Oh, that's upside down. I was putting in them so that I would know how much I had in the end when I got ready to do whatever that thing was. Let me tell you, when you do something like this, you tend to spend less money on just ridiculous stuff because you're budgeting for it. So you can, even if it's something that somebody else might think is ridiculous, like when I want to go purchase a new firearm, I will budget for it. And that way, when I get ready to purchase it, I'm not, I don't care because I've already planned for this thing and I budgeted for it. Now I can go get it. Nice. And I do that with a lot of stuff. So you'll get the money envelopes and a budgeting book. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
Because we're about that life. So let me pull up that. Oops, wrong thing. This one. And yeah, I got like 11 tabs open. So the hashtag for this one is budget. So just put hashtag budget in the chat and it will collect all the names.
Very nice. Very nice.
I feel like anybody who's not already doing it needs it.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. Anyone who's not already doing it needs it. Trust me. As I was talking to the folks that I was talking to yesterday that live in Florida, I was sharing how I, do the budgeting stuff. I think they already knew that, but we were talking about that. And one of the most significant things that I changed in my budget was my grocery budget. Before I started budgeting, I was spending anywhere from about $900 to $1,000 a month on groceries for a family of 4. And every month I challenged myself to tighten it up more and more and more. I think first I went down to like 600 or 700 was the goal. I didn't meet it every month. I was going over for a while when I first started because it was hard to like tighten that up. And then once I got a hold of it, just being consistent and keep trying every month, even when I didn't stay in budget, I was spending. What do you read?
I just asked my investor, said TT.
because she's a brat. But I had my grocery budget down to $125 per person. So I was spending for 4 people. So I was spending 500 a month for a family of 4. Then I got it down to 100 per person. So when I that was the cap for me, 400 a month for groceries. But in that time, this is before I started gardening too. In that time, I learned how to make some things myself. So I didn't buy cookies from the store. I would make cookies. I
Yeah.
wasn't buying pizza dough or frozen pizzas. I would buy yeast and make my own pizza dough and then make my own pizza.
Yep.
And I think I have some content back from when I was budgeting. I don't know if I discussed that was why I was doing those recipes, but I have a recipe from probably 5 or 6 years back where I did homemade pizza, homemade cookies, stuff like that. You'll see a whole lot of recipe stuff. That's because that's how I was able to cut down my budget. Instead of going to buy Oreos for $3, $4, I just made some cookies at home.
Have you ever heard that called ingredient household?
No.
I never heard the term before this month either. But that's how I grew up. My mom didn't buy those things. She made those things. She had
Yeah.
all the ingredients for all of the things. And
Yeah.
if you wanted cookies, oh, we'll make some cookies. You wanted,
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, we'll make that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I've
Hey,
never heard
Vina.
that term before.
Happy Friday. Yeah, I haven't either, but there are things that I already had all the time. I always have flour, I always have sugar, I always have salt, I always have baking powder and baking soda. And the only thing I did not have on a regular that I do now have on a regular was yeast.
Right. Same.
So, yeah. And now I will, try and make some things myself like that. Of course, I cooked all the time anyway, so that was never a thing. Even when I was a single mom, it was just me and my oldest child, who's now 28. I cooked every day because that's how I grew up. Like my mom
Exactly.
cooked every day. And then when we got a little older and she finally, because she was a housewife until we were like junior high or so. And then when she went to work, then I kind of took on a lot of, because I was the only girl, a lot of responsibility for cooking the meals. But I had been cooking with my grandmother since I can remember. I was very, very little, making homemade apple pie with us making the crust and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember making breads with her and putting the breads on the top of our fridge to let it rise, putting a towel over it and all that. I can remember those things, but I was very, very young. So I didn't know recipes. I just did what my grandmother had me doing with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. It's not harder, even though we feel like we're paying for the convenience. It's not really that much more convenient either. It's not
It
harder.
isn't.
It's not more convenient. It doesn't taste any better, and it doesn't take that much time. I used to come home from work and bake bread, and have hot bread out of the oven before 10 o'clock at night, after getting
Mm-hmm.
off of work, and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have a bread maker.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's doable. My mom used to get up in the morning and cook rolls, yeast
Yeah.
rolls for breakfast. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, how can you do that? You can do that. And then you think
Yeah.
it's
I've done
difficult.
biscuits in the morning. I've
You
made
think
homemade biscuits before.
it's not that much harder. I went in the kitchen the other day and I made biscuits. My son was here. He wanted to eat, and I
Mm-hmm.
fixed some biscuits, and he was like, "Where'd you get the biscuits from?" I'm like, "I made them." Like, no, where'd you get them from? I made them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard. It's not
I
that
will
many
say it's
ingredients.
not like with the pizza crust. What I would do, because this is where I got into prepping a lot too. You don't always have to do it the day you need it. You
That's
can, just
true.
like you go to the grocery store, you buy a frozen pizza. Guess what? You can make your own crust and freeze it. I would make my own crust. I would
Yep.
roll them out and I would freeze them in between parchment paper. I would layer them and then I put them all into a freezer bag, and that I would be able to just take one out when I needed one.
What
One
did
or
Miss
two.
Cherokee say? I need to
Biscuits are
budget
easy.
more
Oh,
because I need shoes with one open toe. Sitting here with one house shoe, the
um,
left foot, and two pairs of socks on my right foot.
yeah. Biscuits are easy. A lot of this stuff is like pizza crust. You can buy the yeast that's specifically for that, so it doesn't even need to rise.
Pizza cut,
It's easy.
even with regular yeast, pizza crust is you can let it rest for 15 minutes. While it's resting, you can be cutting up your toppings.
Hmm.
So you make your crust, let it rest, cut up your toppings. By the time you're done with that, it's ready.
And homemade pizza is so much better anyway, because you put if you pretty much get in the kitchen anyway. Homemade pizza is better because you go the attention to detail of what you like in your food. So much better. So much better.
Sue, do you really have a secret garden? I'm working that design part of my garden. Oh, okay.
You really have. I am looking the design.
I enjoy cooking from scratch. You know what's in the food exactly. Yeah, we do homemade pizza at least once a week. Yeah, I need to get back into doing homemade pizza because pizza is
I
too
haven't done
doggone
it in a while
expensive.
either.
I don't eat pizza
Me
that often, and when I do
me
get it,
neither.
it's like, why am I spending this much money on pizza?
I don't even get it because most times, what just like with everything else, you remember a taste and it doesn't taste
It
that
doesn't
way
taste
anymore.
like that. Exactly.
Mm-mm. No. What up,
Homemade pizza
Zach?
is
You
more
was in
fun.
them bushes. Happy Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and I think everybody got it in. Did y'all get budget in? Hey, that's my art. Happy Friday.
It's got 32 entries.
All right,
Hey,
we got
that's
what
my art. Hey,
59 in
Zach.
here. I'm about to hit the button. My
My
favorite is a
favorite is
chili cheese
chili
deep
and
dish.
cheese deep dish. Ooh,
I've
I,
done buffalo chicken. That's probably my favorite.
I don't think I've
Um,
ever had chili and cheese.
I haven't. You had pizza tonight? I haven't eaten tonight.
I haven't either, but I'm having, what am I
But I would
having?
Deborah said I
Cabbage.
could come get steak and salad. So there's that.
I'm having
He
cabbage
did not say that.
and bacon.
All right, y'all. I'm about to spin it.
Okay, 32 is still 32.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good luck, everyone, especially me. Katina.
Kathina, congratulations. So let me put my email in the chat.
Oh. Sue said there's a story. Well, Sue, you're going to have to tell the story. Congratulations, Kathina. Everyone is saying congratulations.
Yeah, I was gonna say it won't let me in my own chat. And
Gina's
it's
dropping
easy.
her email.
And it's easy. It's just Gina versus Gina at Gmail. It's
So
easy.
if you won, you need to send Gina
All
an
right, so
email
let's
sooner rather than
read
later.
sooner. Yes, do it. Let's just get it done.
Do it, do it, do
Then
it, do
I
it
can
now.
yes. So let me reset this because we got two of them. I'm gonna give away a second one. See, 1 and 2. So we're gonna do another one. Hold on, y'all. I gotta reset the
Thank you, thank you. You never win. Well, you won tonight.
You did.
Maybe your luck has just turned. Where's the daggone book? Everybody's saying congratulations. That's a really nice gift too. And budgeting um is very important, especially
It
now. I
is.
mean,
It is dear to me because I want everybody to for me when I was getting into budgeting and actually finding my rhythm within it, it it created financial freedom for me. I am
yes.
debt free. I do have a mortgage, but I am essentially debt free. What
Hashtag better win.
better win? I'm so sick of
Um,
it. But yeah, so it's something that's why I talk about it on my channel, because I want everybody to experience that feeling. And instead of us mostly living in, not everybody does, but most of us live in a space of feeling like it's always caving in on us because it's like paycheck to paycheck. And that was me before I started budgeting. But I had the money not to live paycheck to paycheck, but it's so convenient to just swipe your cards everywhere you go. And those
yeah.
little purchases, those little things that you think are just small things that you're picking up, it adds up. And then now you don't, your account might be overdrawn or something. But yeah, I see him. He is terrible. Y'all don't entertain him. He's terrible.
He wants a timeout. He
He
forgot
be
I'm a
trying, Regina
moderator.
be cheating. I be cheating, but I can't win nothing on your channel. Nothing. And I'm a mod over there. And I don't believe my name be on the wheel. He say it do, and he be like, you could see it, but I don't believe my name be really on there. I think somehow you have figured out how to make it look like it's there, and that's why it never lands on it. And then they be like, oh, it almost landed on you. No, it didn't.
No, it
No,
didn't.
it didn't. No, it didn't.
Hey, Farmer Marshall.
Just doing me wrong. Oh, I didn't even show it. Y'all, listen. I done put
Oh,
I
did you put it in
didn't
there?
share it.
I did share
I
it
put
out.
it in there, didn't share it. Sorry,
That's
y'all.
funny.
I'm sorry. So the next one is hashtag budget 2. And I'm thinking the whole time Bam is putting hashtags, he's being funny after I showed the hashtag and realizing I never even showed it. He's just being a brat.
Some people excel at that.
Oh, he does. Being a
Well,
pain.
if that's what you're gonna be the best you can be.
Be the best you can be at it. That's right.
So what's the second gift?
The same.
The same. Okay.
Yes. That's why it's budget 2.
Very good. Very good.
So 2 people will get budget planners and the cash envelopes. And
very nice. Very nice.
I'm seeing the orders. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Good deal.
Hey, God's Desire. Happy Friday.
Hey, God's Desire. Hey, Psalm. Did I miss speaking to you earlier? I don't know. And who else was that? Somebody else's name I just saw, but I didn't think I said to. Hey. Bernagal, 44.
Burner Girl. Mm-hmm. She's
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah. I don't think I spoke earlier. If I missed y'all, I'm sorry. Charge it to my head, not my heart.
Shit, I just realized something I got to do.
My hubby says I'm the best at being a pain in his butt. I love being annoying. That's right. Be the best. Be the
That's
best.
right. Yeah.
It's like we got.
Burner Girl going to sleep. Kyrie is Burner Girl's son.
Oh, okay. I cannot. I think it says 31,
and,
Gina.
and it does. Okay.
I think it says
And
31.
I got to meet Mr. Kyrie at the meetup last year, the ARM meetup, and they be wanting to hang with your girl. I'm like, y'all want to hang with me? Kyrie, it was Kyrie, it was Little Zach, so not too late. Fat Guy with Gun's son,
Yeah.
and Alex, which is Erica and
Erica's
Billy's
son.
son.
Yeah.
And actually, it was mostly Zach and Lil Zach and Kyrie. I was like, y'all want to hang with me? Like, I can't be fun for y'all.
Hey, soul sister.
Hey, soul sister, happy Friday.
I does off too. LOL.
Listen, I'm gonna be dozing off after this. I'm telling y'all. Let me see what it say, because y'all know that'd be too small for me. I can't see the number. Oh, it say 31.
It says 31.
Oh, sister, did you want to put in budget
She
too
did.
for a budget? Okay, she did. Okay.
She did. I think she did.
All right, y'all. I'm about to
She
send it,
did.
and then I got one more giveaway for the members only.
She did.
All right. Oh, I'm pushing. I didn't mean to push that, Mama Shirley. Everybody didn't even know you those on the big
Well,
screen.
you're recovering, so you can doze off, okay?
Absolutely.
Just take care of yourself. And if you need to rest, rest.
All right, y'all. I'm about to draw.
Everybody's speaking. Yeah. I need to do a lot of canning too, but I need to keep my foot up. Yeah.
Kyrie.
Kyrie. Good. Good.
Look, tell your mom to text me.
That's right.
Awesome.
Look at you. That is
Congratulations,
great. It's
Kyrie.
never too early to start learning how to budget. It's never too early.
It's never too early.
And it's never too late.
It actually, I wish they would start teaching like grade school and all the way through. Yeah. I know in New York,
my son's high school taught it, but it was a different kind of school. It was a different kind of system. They did teach it. And it's interesting because their principal went and what is it called when you go looking to hire somebody? Recruited a person from the business community to teach that in the high school, so that the kids will have that perspective, that budgeting perspective. They actually recruited specific for that job.
Okay. Yeah, I did get taught some financial stuff in my senior year actually, but it wasn't because it was taught at my school. Yeah. It's because I really excel in math. So I was kind of like not really doing a whole lot with math in my senior year, other than my accounting course. And the math teacher I had prior to that taught me like to the side a lot of stuff. But really not into the budgeting part of it though. That's the thing there too.
Yeah.
We never really taught this. I did learn how to do my taxes through him. He taught me how to prepare taxes, like the simple ones, the 1040 easy or the 1040A. Usually once you get into the 1040 and you have all the deductions and stuff, you need to be a little bit more. Yeah. I might have been able to pick it up back then, but I didn't pick some of that up until
I learned that in college. Actually, I learned that in college. My forced economics teacher taught us a lot of things that didn't have anything to do with forced economics. Now, a lot of it did have, things to do with that and business economics, but he taught us a lot of stuff that was just life skills. He was serious about educating people.
Miss Native is right. I look, it's a lot of things that they took out that I took in high school. I did home ec a couple years. I probably did 2 or 3 years of home ec. I took typing in junior high. Most people didn't take typing.
Yeah.
So that's why I can type at such a high speed. Because I took the class. And also I don't have to I'm not one of those people who have to do this when they're typing. most times if I'm typing when I'm live, I will be looking because it's not at level. Like I have it sitting up so
Right.
that my camera is kind of up. So I'm like trying to see where my hands are. But
Guns
yeah.
and butter. You got, yeah. I actually still have a typewriter. And
I don't have one.
there's actually a guy in town who does maintenance on them. I was like, what?
Really.
Accidentally found out that. I was like, I cannot believe that.
We used to
Yeah.
still have one in the office and we got rid of it when we moved from the building we used to be in because they had it at one time because every now and again there would be a situation where we had to do a check and they had to type out the
Oh,
information. But now all of our we run all our checks through
yeah.
I just process them through the computer. There's
We
no
s-
checks typed or written out. It's all just you just
I had
yeah,
we
it's more
had
digital.
one at our couple at our office, but they were for um contracts. Sometimes we would still have a contract form because I worked for the federal government. Sometimes there was
Mhm,
a form that was
mhm,
still multiple that had carbon,
mhm,
and it's like I don't know why they still did that, but there was a few things in contracting that still had that had it you had to type
mhm,
things in multiple that went through multiple
mhm,
copies. You couldn't run it through a printer. Um,
mhm.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
I did the same thing, Mama Shirley's. Sewing was a part of our home ec. It
Yeah.
wasn't just cooking. We did sewing, cooking. What else did we
White
do?
out. Yep.
But yeah, we it wasn't just the cooking part of it. I
I
actually we did the sewing first because I was making pillows and aprons and stuff like that.
I remember my first typewriter um, that my parents bought me when I was in high school and I was taking typing. And, I used that to type my dad's applications when he would apply for a new position or a raise. I used to
Hmm.
type them up for him. I remember doing that as a kid. He was like, "You
I'm
bought,
laughing
I
because
bought that typewriter. You're gonna get me a better job."
Nikki's like, "Do y'all remember Whiteout? Do
White
I
out.
remember Whiteout?
I
I
might
got
still
something.
have
Look, that's
some.
somewhere. What are we talking about? I felt like you trying to call somebody old, Nikki. I still use Whiteout,
I
ma'am.
actually have a whiteout pen. The
No,
pen
I
whiteout.
actually have the old school
The
Whiteout somewhere, the
um,
liquid stuff.
but I use the whiteout pen in my art whenever you're doing pictures and you're doing eyes and things like that, and you want to show that reflection of the light. You use that for the white dot. It works so well for that.
I use it for my planner. So when I have a planner that has words where I don't want words at, like the
Yeah,
month or the date or the week, and
yeah.
I'll white it out because I do a lot of stickers with my planners.
And they still, I've got
That's my
some of the
budget one.
whiteout tape too. Not the liquid whiteout, but the whiteout tape.
I use that at work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I use
the
that.
whiteout pen is the one that I like the best.
Right, 10. She trying to make us sound like y'all remember back in the olden days when we used
No,
white
we had those
out.
strips. When we were typing, we had those strips and you
I
had to
remember
put it
that. You
behind
would
the
type,
thing and
yeah, to white it. Yeah,
type
yeah,
over it, then go back and type the new word.
yeah,
Oh, I used to
yeah,
hate that. I used to hate that. My
yeah.
thing was to not have to use whiteout, especially if I was working on one of my dad's applications. No whiteout. Could not have whiteout on the page. Had to be
Hmm.
error free.
Your grandmother taught you how to make a pattern out of butcher paper as a child.
Wow.
Nice.
That is nice. That's something I
Look,
never did
Vina said,
learn.
"Me too." Liquid whiteout. Listen, that's what I use here for my planners. But at work, I do have the little
The
roller.
tape, this, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
I was
I
the
thought
only
I
one who
was
still
the
use
only
it.
one who still uses it. No,
No, ma'am.
no. So you tried to play that reverse psychology mode, Nikki, where you be like, y'all remember when people used to see if everybody else still does, so you could then say you do.
It's funny.
I still do.
The thing that I use it most for is art. It's like if you're drawing something and you want to make
Mm-hmm.
a copy of it, but you
Mm-hmm.
want part of it to be hidden, it needs to be
Mm-hmm.
white. So
I'm
I
trying
would
to,
use it
yeah.
to cover up what I didn't want in there, so I could, add something to it, or doing graphics and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. Yeah.
So I would use it for stuff like this. So like in this corner, there was words, but I don't want the words to show through my stickers. So I'll white it out before I put the stickers in my planner. I do a lot of stickers in my
Yeah.
planners. So that's what I typically use them for. I'm not usually doing any work stuff at home like that.
Yeah.
But because some of my stickers are transparent, I don't want to put them on in here and then you could
Something
see,
see through it. Yeah.
you could see that there's something behind it. So I white it out and that's all I need to do. And then it doesn't show in my planner. I can see that I did not finish out this planner strong because there's a lot of blank months. Good Lord. So this is another one where there's a flower in the corner. That's a transparent flower. So if I didn't white it out, you would be able to see that there was something there.
Something under it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it just says like the day of the week or something. It'll something like that. It would say up there. I don't know. I covered up.
It's sundown.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna do another giveaway for the members only. So
congratulations, Miss Shirley. That's good.
What did I miss?
I was able to bend my knee an extra inch in PT. Progress. Thanks for asking.
Great.
That's awesome.
That is. All right. So there's the wheel. All the members are on there. A lot of y'all. Thank y'all. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you for being members to the channel. And I told y'all I'm planning on doing some jams and jelly giveaways this year. Y'all know I do my pepper jams, plus I do regular ones, and butters. I do the peach butter and the apple butter. Y'all, look, I got a video that's gonna be coming out that it's so good when y'all see what it is. It was so good. But yeah, so let me shuffle it up. We shuffled it up. We're gonna spin it. Where it's gonna stop. I should have took what's the name off, but it didn't stop on them anyway. LP.
Congratulations, LP.
I think LP was in here earlier.
What did she win?
A shirt. I'm sorry, I didn't even say what it was. Another
you might have said it. I might have missed it.
I don't think I did. I think I just said it was another that it was a member giveaway.
Members only.
So yeah, members only. So the two members who won, the Dark Knight and LP, both win a Produce with Purpose t-shirt. So just email me at ginaversusgina@gmail.com and let me know your size and where I'm gonna send it, and I will get your shirt out to you.
Very good. Very good.
And please email me right away. Don't be having me wait weeks on weeks and weeks. Be like, oh, I won that thing. Do it right away. You didn't see your name? You know what? And I was nice enough.
Put your reading glasses on.
I was nice enough to put your YouTube name because your membership is in your government name. See? But I was nice enough not to put your government out there. Now, if I know what your YouTube is in your government, I'm not gonna put your government, and I'll know that's you, so I'll just use your YouTube name, just so you know anybody in the chat. Some of y'all, I do have a couple other people that I don't know who they are by their government, and they're a member. So if you tell me who you are, and I'm like, oh, that's you, I will change it because everybody will need to know your government name. Okay.
Government name.
Listen. You didn't see mine either. Look, I'm put it back on the screen. Y'all names is on there. Don't listen to him, Soul Sister. Don't listen to him. Let me remove. I just want y'all to see that y'all on there. Soul Sister, you right here. If you can see where I got my little cursor. You're right there. And where is Fam at? I ain't studying him, but he right here. But everybody is on there. Trust me. Y'all are
That's
there.
why I was looking for my government name.
Billy Yours Ray is, Valentine. But your name is. I put you on there as F.R. Humphrey, just because that's how you're on
Valentine. YouTube. That's what he said. Fam said.
I'm done. Okay, Billy Ray. Okay, but just know I got all y'all. I didn't miss not one person. I went through my entire membership list because some of y'all didn't know was members, but I did know you were Soul Sister because you came on last week. But you're in blue. Blue is my favorite color, Miss Native. Just saying. And I don't choose the colors on the wheels. I just put the name on and they just
right.
It just does it. But yeah, I got all y'all. Trust me. And I was just like, that's what took me so long. That's why Miss Felicia came up to help me, because when I got in there, I was like, wait, what? I got how many members? This thing don't be notifying me of all of them. Like if y'all do the membership when y'all here, I'll see it. But if somebody does a membership like outside that, I don't know if I'm getting notified of that because I didn't know I had that many members.
Oh.
Yes, happy Black History Month.
Yeah, happy Black History Month. Thanks for reminding me.
You were there, but I don't have my glasses on either. You crazy. You were there. The girl was there. Well, yeah, of course y'all green too on my side. I don't know if y'all show green on your side, but I would think so.
I think
but
let me check.
Yeah, I don't think I missed anybody. My little corner of heaven, my Renaissance grandma. My Renaissance grandma was already on the wheel. So from the last time I get those people, everybody that's there now will still be on there when I should come in the next time. But like my Renaissance grandma, OG, she's an OG. She's she's been a member for a long time. Triple Threat, and Tarsha ain't even on this platform like that no more. Yeah. But if she would have won, I got her number. I could have reached out to her, let her know. But she's still a member. She still supports. Bam was already on there. It was 10 people already on there. From the last time I did a giveaway, I think Homesteader Rachel. There was quite a few people. And I saw a name on there that I'm not that familiar with. I'm assuming that you've been in my chat before, so if you see this, I'm not being rude. I just don't remember the name, but Forgiven.
I don't remember. I don't know that person. Hey,
I appreciate you. Sure. Hey, Howard J, where you being?
You could be a little salty that you didn't win. Your turn is coming. Coming.
Look, I'll have more. There'll be more. Hey, Howard J. You know what? I should have.
I need to budget for memberships.
I ain't gonna do that tonight. That part.
I do budget for memberships. Queen. I don't have that many, Same. But I do.
I do too. I'm choicey. I am choicey about the memberships, and not saying that, I think one person is greater than another or anything, but I just cannot be a member on every single channel.
Exactly. None of us can.
I can't.
Somebody might can, but I can't.
So I don't I just don't hit that button just so quickly. But there are people on this platform that provide so much what am I trying to say? Like valuable knowledge. I just be wanting I do be wanting to be members on a lot of channels. Listen, because I'm a shout out the Educated Natural. If y'all are not following the Educated Natural, you should be. She gives a lot of valuable knowledge. I'm gonna tell you another one. If y'all not following, you're crazy if you're not. I used to went on her channel all the time too until people got hip. My Renaissance Grandma. Y'all better stop playing with my Renaissance Grandma. Y'all better
Yeah.
stop playing with. Y'all come here like to get some of the stuff that I share. Like I'm in the gardening, I'm in the prepping, and the budget, or whatever. My prepping is more so on. It's more so with food and stuff. I do have prep items for like emergency if I a shift situation. I have some. I'm not that prepped in that space. My Renaissance Grandma,
Yeah.
most of the stuff that we do get prepped on, we're picking it up over on her channel. We're finding out about it. Like she will tell you where to find the item she has, why she has that item, so the purpose for that item. And I'm talking about like medical prep, life-saving tool prep, like things that you will need. You're going to find that over there. And for those who don't know, she makes her own soap that she has a store on Etsy for and has long before anybody probably knew her on this platform. I first heard about her, quite honestly, her seasonings anyway, through Tabitha Brown. I did hear about it when she was using it. And she also has her own seasonings. She also makes like a bug spray.
It works.
She has butters.
Very well. I won't be without it.
She does a lot of things and has for many years, like a long time. And there's a lot of people on this platform who do those things, like who share the knowledge of how to make some of those things yourself so that you can, have those things in your home. Tinctures and stuff like TT's Urban Pantry. She's done tinctures over there. She does salves and what did she make us when we were going together? Butter. She does body butter, but she made us those shower steamers. Y'all,
toilet steamers.
I need more of those shower steamers. If you want, like this time of year for the winter and stuff, or wherever you might be at, and you get stuffed up because you might have a cold or something like that.
Yeah,
get them shower steamers. I bet you it opens.
I got some. I made some.
I guarantee it opens you up.
Yep.
I'm telling you. So I'm telling you, there's a lot of valuable information here. Yes, Queen. I have met Miss V in person, my Renaissance Grandma. She came here a couple years ago for Bug Out Weekend, Vision Preparedness Bug Out Weekend. And when I tell you, everybody who was there was wanting to be more like her. She had better prep than all these people who are preppers. They were like, they still talk about it. They talked about it last year. She wasn't even there last year. And it's still part of the conversation, like how well prepped she was. And she didn't even get to use all her stuff. Because I remember talking to her afterwards, and she was like, next time, she was going to label her stuff a little different because she found herself looking for stuff and then not finding it while she was there. But as soon as she got home, it was right where she knew it was supposed to be. So but that's what these things are for. You go out on the meetup, because the Bug Out Weekend is a meetup, and you test out your preps. They camped outdoors. They set up their camps, and they had whatever they needed to get through that weekend at that camp. There was no bathroom to go to. They had that set up within their camp. Some of them had like a small tent that was for the bathroom only. You know, some of them had a different setup. It just depended on the person. Some people didn't have any setup and they just used the woods. Just saying. But it was an opportunity. Like they had their backpacks, they did a hike to see how they can handle having to carry the weight of all the things in their backpack for a mile or two. So they did that. They did teaching stuff there. They taught how to basket weave underwater. They taught how to start fires with different ways without having to matches or lighter. They had some 2A conversation there about, you know, having firearms and stop the bleed, which is very important. First aid stuff and stop the bleed. It's just a lot, y'all. It's a lot of useful information on this platform. And sometimes we don't always check out everybody. And I feel like the communities are coming together. Like in my chat, it's a lot of people from everywhere. There's preppers in here. There's gardeners in here. There's 2A people in here. For those who don't know what 2A is, the Second Amendment. Those are the people who their content is a lot more on firearms. And, you know, there's I have people from the crafting and art community here. There's like I mentioned the Educated Natural earlier. 10 is now she's kind of part of the gardening community too, but she started and she still does share a lot of valuable information about growing your business or protecting your business. Like your YouTube for some people should be a business depending on how you're using it, and a lot of people don't. So they're not protecting their name. They're not protecting the Gina versus Gina. Then somebody else pops up with that name and protects it. And now, you know, what do I do? So she talks a lot about that, about being able, I mean, by telling you what you need to do that, to protect yourself and what you do with your channel.
We have one question and
Yeah.
a comment.
Yes.
The comment was Psalm said that she had seen Forgiven around.
Okay.
I forgot exactly where she said. I've seen Forgiven around, I think over by VPs.
That's where yes, that makes sense. Vision preparedness
Okay.
is what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
And then the question was, Venus asked, please define member.
Define members. So 10 still in here. You're welcome, girl. Member, okay, so often when our channels become monetized, and being monetized means that you've met the thresholds that YouTube has set for people to get there. So at the time that I got monetized, I don't know what it is now. I think you had to have 1,000 subscribers and a ridiculous amount of watch hours. That watch hours are how much people are watching your content. And I think 2,500, 3,000, I don't know, it might have been more than that. But you had to have so many watch hours. That don't sound like a lot, but it is. Because when you think about it, we're putting out, I might be putting out an hour or two on live, but I'm not doing that every day. 4,000? It could be.
4,000 watch hours?
It could be.
Yeah.
But our videos are typically anywhere from a few minutes to maybe 10 minutes or so. It takes a lot of people watching that to get those view hours up. And then the third thing was just setting up the Google Sense, right? Wasn't it just watch hours?
Just watch hours and subscribers.
Yeah. So once you get there, hey Jay, and I saw somebody else. Oh, Auntie Ellen. Hey, Auntie Ellen.
Hey, Auntie Ellen.
Once you get there and your channel is monetized, you can offer memberships to your channel. So if you notice like where you comment at, and it depends, because if you're on a phone and you're on an iPhone, I don't think iPhone sees it the same as Android. but if you're on a computer, you will see it. There's a dollar sign inside of a little box where the comment box is. If you hit that, it'll say, do you want to do a super chat, a super sticker, join membership, or something to that effect. It'll give you these options. And if you join the membership, then it'll tell you what the membership options are. Some channels only have one option for memberships. I actually have 3. And my third one was really leaning towards people who were interested in budgeting and wanted more hands-on, kind of one-on-one talks about that to help them really, get the information they felt they needed. And so I did a tier for that, because one thing I know is that sometimes we're excited about doing something and then we're reaching out to a person, but we're looking for that person to do all the work for us. And I'm not that person. So by being a member, I felt like you're being serious about what you really want to do. Even though the thought is that I'm budgeting, it still meant you were serious. And if I saw people were serious, hey, Jay.
You got money in the chat.
Yes, I see it. Thank you. Hey, AGF. Hey, sis. How you doing?
Hey, AGF.
So that's what I did. But what I do know, and that's why I'm going to do better this year, is that I really haven't done as much as when I started off. I would do lives just for my members and things like that, and I haven't really done that as much, and it's not that easy to try to do lives for them, and then also for this side. But when my lives for my members, it could be a little bit more intimate, where I can talk about things in more detail, because it's not as many people there. But like I said, how I'm making up for that this year is that, I make a lot of stuff and I share a lot of that stuff with the community freely, but I'm going to share that with my members. So we're going to do some member giveaways of some of the things that I preserve that you probably like, and hopefully you will. So that's how I will give back. And that's one of the ways I will give back to my members this year. So yeah, but that's what the memberships are, is it's a way of supporting the content creator on that channel. But yeah, and nobody has to do it. It doesn't make you, it is no punishment for not being a member. Mm-mm. You're just as welcome as everybody else in here. Trust me. So yeah, because I also do things for just the channel. It's not only just members. I just try to do something special for the members every now and again. So hopefully that explained it. You're not a member. I know that's right there. We were talking about you earlier, because every time you reveal a new tree to me, it'd be a whole. You saw my comment. I be telling Jay, like, you need to send my stuff to 1, 2, 3, 4, send it now. and send it here, Ohio.
Yeah, send it now.
This is the address. Send it now at Send It Today, Ohio.
Yep.
Listen. But yes, y'all. So I have been going again, as usual, over 2 hours. And I'm pretty sure by now, I usually try to run into when a regular gun guy goes live, and he typically goes live at 9. That way, if people want to go check out that live, because some of the people over here are from 2A, and some of them that aren't from 2A go hang out over there too. Hey, Miss Barb. And he is live. They go and hang out over there on Fridays. He usually does not so regular news on Friday, and they talk about whatever. Sometimes they talk about stuff in the news. I usually don't be there for that, because I don't want to talk about the news. But sometimes it's just regular conversation about firearms, and somebody might have a question, and it just turns into a whole live. So
yeah,
if y'all want to check him out, that is a regular gun guy. on, and I can share the link on YouTube. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, my app is acting really, really weird. It keeps kicking me out. Don't miss my bad. Or it just won't let me get in. All right. So I dropped the link in case y'all want to go check it out. Even if you don't stick around, you might like it over there. I will tell you this, the chat be lit. The chat is just one big old family. And he's he's great, but the chat, like, it'd be a good time. They be cutting up.
It's a good time. It is a good time.
Yeah.
I like to sometimes I hang around in the bushes over there just because the chat be lit, like she said.
They do. They be cutting up over there. So yeah, I am about to call it a night.
I can't do the news, so
I know that's me. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't come to you. Listen, let me tell y'all something about me. I don't come to YouTube for that. I come here to be entertained.
This
is where I want to come to just wind down. I don't want to be in I don't want the heavy stuff when I come here. I don't want the heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't with the news. It's especially this time of year. I've already got too many things bringing me down, and so the news would be just one more thing on that. And so I have to, for my own mental health, I have to avoid a lot of it. And I mean, you can't avoid it all. It's part of daily conversation, but you can avoid as much as you can.
Thank you, my little corner of heaven. So I hope y'all have a good night. Y'all know I'll be back on Sunday evening, early evening, late afternoon. I'm thinking maybe about 5. Just watch for the thumbnail, but it usually is about 5. Urban usually goes live on Saturday mornings about 9ish. And I always say ish because it could be 9:05, 9:15, but it's 9ish.
I have to catch the replay because I'll be asleep.
Yeah, and I thought last week, I think I said something about the chat. The chat is actually on Monday night. I thought they were back on Saturday. So they were on Monday this week at maybe like 7. And then this Monday, 2 a.m. LA will be live at like 8 my time. So 8 Eastern. So they go, I think, at 7 Eastern. He'll be live at 8 Eastern on Monday. And Tina goes live Sunday night at 7, 8. I can always forget which day is what, because one day I think she goes at 7, one day she goes at 8. She goes on Sundays and Tuesdays, y'all. But I know she'll be live Tuesday night. And her thumbnail is probably already up because she's consistent. She go live every Tuesday, every Sunday, unless there's a reason she cannot. So yeah. So everybody, hey Serena. Everybody have a great weekend. I got some content to film this weekend. And then I think that's it. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday.
Oh, there it is. Good night. See y'all.
Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets.